Miss Kimbrough says her fiancé's love was a perfect blend until too many drinks turned it into a recipe for disaster. Today on Divorce Court. All rise. The Honorable Judge Starr presiding.
Hello, everyone. You may be seated.
Your Honor, the case of Kimbrough v. Bryant.
Thank you so very much, Ms. Kimbrough and Mr. Bryant. Welcome to Divorce Court. I understand the two of you have been together for 3 years. You've been engaged for 1 year. You have a wedding date that is set for May 17th, 2025. Our defendant has 3 children from a previous relationship, and they are no children together. So today's decisions will really be an impact on whether or not this wedding goes forward. Am I correct, Ms. Kimbrough?
Yes.
So, Ms. Kimbrough, why are we in court today?
Judge Starr, we here today because Devin is an alcoholic.
That's a big accusation.
Yes, we supposed to be getting married, like you said, May 17th. But if he don't get his drinking under control, there will be no wedding. And also, I have a gut feeling that he's been cheating. Yes. And if he don't pass this lie detector test, there's no wedding at all.
Mr. Bryant, you heard what Ms. Kimbrough say. What do you say?
Your Honor, I'm here to save my relationship with Alexis. And, Your Honor, I don't have a drinking problem, Your Honor. I have a few drinks here and there, hang with a couple buddies and drink a little bit. But most of the time I'm at work, and I'm extremely loyal to Alexis. So there's no truth to that, Your Honor.
Let's see if we can get to the bottom of it. Mrs. Kimbrough, why don't you take me back to how you all met and then lead us to the point where we got to divorce court?
Okay. How we met at a club called the House of Jazz. And he offered to buy me some drinks or whatever. And I accepted, but he asked me for my number. I declined because I don't give my number out. You know, I'm a lady. I have to keep it classy, so I don't give my number out.
Okay.
So my homegirl, she ended up dropping me off because I don't drink and drive, unlike him. But when I checked my phone, I seen he hit me up on social media.
So he tracked you down no matter what, even if you didn't give him your phone number?
Yes.
And the next thing you know?
He asked me out on a date. I accepted. So he took me out on a date. And when I got in the car, he had a whole bunch of flowers and balloons. I was like, oh, he's so sweet. I was like, okay, he's a gentleman. And, you know, we hit it off.
And then you all started dating?
Yes.
And you are prepared to take on the responsibility of being stepmom and the whole 9 yards?
Yes.
That's a lot of responsibility.
I know.
But no criticism, because I'm a stepmother, and it's the greatest joy that I've ever had. So if this is the right one, this is the right one. Do you remember it the same way, Mr. Bryant?
Your Honor, yes, I do. I mean, Leslie, she's a beautiful black queen, you know, and she's extremely loyal. She's a rare breed, Your Honor. So that's what attracted me to her, you know. When I seen her and I looked in her eyes, it was just something beautiful about her. So
it sounds like it's starting out the way it's supposed to start out, and then.
Yes, he wanted to start a family and everything. But my mama always said, "Do never start smoking cigarettes, no tattoos, and no baby before marriage." So.
Your mother made some really good suggestions.
Yes. She said if I wanted to find like a wealthy husband, she told me, don't get all them tattoos on me, don't start smoking cigarettes, and no kids out of wedlock.
Well, there it works for me. I don't have any problem with any of those statements, because if that's not what you want in your life, that's not what you want in your life. So we don't pass judgment on those people who have 1, 2, or 3 of those habits. But we know who we are. If that's not what you want, then that's not what you're supposed to have. Do you agree? Okay, so we all seem to be on the same page, reading the same book. What changed?
He proposed,
okay,
and I said yes. But as the engagement go on, I noticed the bad habits that he had.
And one of those bad habits, because you alluded to this when we first started, was some drinking problems.
Yes, he's an alcoholic.
So that's a big accusation.
He is a bad
And Mr. Bryant,
alcoholic.
I'm going to make her prove her accusation. I understand there was an incident at the bowling alley.
Yes, my cousins, they invited us to the bowling alley or whatever, and everything was going good, but I noticed that he was over there just throwing the shots back, beer. He went from beer to alcohol, beer, alcohol.
I don't have a drinking problem, though.
And I don't even mix my alcohol. I'm like, I think you just supposed to stick with one. I'm like, okay, he doing the most. He really is
Never
doing the
the
most.
most.
So when you say, you know, throwing shots back, more than 4 drinks?
Yes, it was about 20.
Listen, Your Honor, it wasn't about
Mr. Bryant.
10 maybe.
Huh?
10 maybe at the most.
I would not
10 at
lie
the
to
most.
you, Judge Star. I would not lie to you about 20.
Maybe 4 beers.
I would not lie to
maybe
you.
4 beers and maybe a couple shots, but
It was
it
about
wasn't no
20.
20.
I'd be asleep under the table.
I would too.
Your Honor.
I mean,
Me too, Your Honor. I would be too.
Corey, how many drinks can you drink?
And he was drinking
I'm a
beer on
lightweight.
top
I'll
of
drink
that.
about 3, and I'm ready to go to bed. So I can't imagine 10.
10? So you admit to 10?
I admit to 10, only because it was 5 beers and maybe 5 shots.
That's a lot of alcohol. Look, the juror, somebody's sister, auntie in the back said, that's too much.
Yeah, Your Honor.
She couldn't even hold it in.
And my cousin, they invited me to their house or whatever. So we went to their house. They was having like a little kickback. So we went over there, and I went in the kitchen for a little while just to fix me something to eat. I come out of the kitchen, he got this girl bouncing all on him, twerking all on him, getting her groove on.
To my defense, Your
And
Honor,
I'm like,
she
all
just
my
did
cousins
that,
there,
and
they looking
I
at
didn't
me.
ask her
I'm
to do it.
embarrassed. I'm like,
Just listen to me.
why would you embarrass me like that in front of my cousin?
Probably
just trying to
because
unwind.
the alcohol had kicked
And
in.
this is my dad's side of the family. They be judging me already.
You said he's an alcoholic, and Mr. Bryant had a DUI. Am I correct?
Yes, he don't have multiple DUIs.
Would you? Let's start with DUI
That's
number
2.
1. What are we talking about here?
The police was like, you need to come get the car because your fiancé, he's going to jail.
You said he's an alcoholic, and one of your pieces of evidence is the fact that Mr. Bryant had a DUI. Am I correct?
Yes, he don't have multiple DUIs.
Would you? Let's start with DUI
That's
number
2.
1. What are we talking about here?
DUI 1, I was at home in the bed sick. I had took me some NyQuil. I had went to bed.
Okay.
I was supposed to be out for tonight.
Of course.
And I get a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's
'Cause
what
he went out with his
happens.
homeboys. Yes, at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because somebody could have been died. I'm like, what's going on?
And you know nothing is open at 3 a.m. but gas stations and legs.
Yeah.
So what was the call?
He was like, the police was like, you need to come get the car because your fiancé, he's going to jail. Because they was going to tow it because he got stopped for DUI. Because he had the bright lights on, right? He didn't turn his brights off, so they
Your
pulled him
Honor,
over.
She was calling my phone and blowing me up, and I already told her I was out with my
I was
partner.
asleep. I was at home
And she's
sleep.
calling me, and when she blowed me
I was
up,
at home
I
sleep.
finally answered the phone, and I swerved, answering the phone, because she's
No, you
always,
swerved because you had been drinking.
Thank you. Thank you.
You swerved because you had
Thank
been
you.
drinking.
Thank you. You have been drinking.
You got stopped for a DUI. Did they give you a breathalyzer test?
Yes, ma'am. they
Did you blow the breathalyzer test?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And you got arrested for a DUI based on the numbers.
I did.
You do realize you're talking to the former New York City Assistant District Attorney, okay?
Period.
Okay? Don't let the cute jewelry fool you. I know the
Period.
law, okay?
Period. And then I had to call my mom on the phone and ask her for $300.
Ooh.
So this was the time we don't pay our rent. So we didn't have no money left over for my
Trust and
bills.
believe you don't want to make that phone call to your
No,
mom
'cause that was
for the
embarrassing.
money. So $300 and lawyers cost money. Did you all have to pay for a lawyer also?
Yes, $1,000 for the prosecutor to drop the case. Cause they gave him a break because that was his first DUI, so they gave him a break. So we had to pay $1,000. That $1,000 supposed to go on my dress, and my dress was blinged out.
So now Miss
So I had to get a cheaper wedding dress.
Miss Kimbrough gonna have less pearls on her wedding dress because you was drinking.
I could have got home. I done this on numerous occasions.
That's what
No.
drunks say. They could have got home.
And then he got a second DUI.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, he did. Yes.
What were the facts and circumstances?
Yeah, we went
that?
to my family reunion, and he was throwing it back again. Cause my family, we don't drink like that, but we gonna have the alcohol there just for a good time. But he take advantage of it every time. So he had about 15 or 20 beers. I'm for real.
Your Honor,
He was drinking it every hour.
Honor,
And I said, Devin, give me your keys. I said, give me your keys. I said, give me your keys, because you're not finna drive home. He said, give me the keys. I got this. I'm a man. I got this. I got this. And I'm just like, no, you don't. You already got the...
I only had
we
two.
already
I'm
got
sorry,
the
Mr.
first case
Bryant,
dropped.
I'd like to hear the facts of the
We
case.
already got the first case dropped. You don't need to drive. He still snatched the keys and got in the car.
Did you ride with him?
No, I had drove separately. I didn't ride with him, but I should have rode with him.
No,
like
you
that.
shouldn't.
No, because, yeah. So I feel like...
I only had 2 beers, Your Honor. I only had 2 beers. She's always exaggerating about these things. I mean, just try to make herself look good. I mean, she wants me to be the bad guy at all times.
But I'm sorry, you did get arrested again.
I got
Yes,
arrested,
he did.
Your Honor, but that case was dismissed.
I come home one day, he looked a little buzzed. So I go in the laundry room and I look in the dirty clothes hamper, and guess what I see? He done put the Don Julio bottle in the laundry basket, hiding it.
I don't have a drinking problem. I don't have a drinking problem. I feel as though she needs to just give me space to unwind sometimes. You know, I have long days. I want to spend times with my friends. You know, she's always bickering about the things that I do. I take care of home. I work every day. You know, the stresses of the world. You know, I come home, I want to have a beer or two. I want to have a shot or two. I don't see any problem with that, Your Honor.
Members of the jury, I feel obligated to disclose information, and because Ms. Kimbrough and Ms. Bryant brought this case here, I just pulled up the arrest records. Mr. Bryant, you were arrested for DUI. Corey, please. In September of 23 and February 24, that's within 6 months of each other.
Yes, 6 months,
Please show
y'all.
the defendant
6 months.
the information, please.
Sure thing.
And he was going to
you are,
AA.
sir.
1 minute.
Oh, yeah.
Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor, that's me. But to my defense, Your Honor, I'm not an alcoholic, though, Your Honor. You know, those just were situations where, you know, me and her might have had a disagreement in something, and I just...
Evidence
rolled out,
says
hit her in the
otherwise.
face.
Sir, evidence says otherwise. Okay? You might not think that you're an alcoholic, but the police clearly do, because they keep picking your behind.
The police do.
And your criminal record is reflective of that. And I'm looking at, you all are from Georgia. Your third DUI gives you an extended suspension of your license. And the fourth, you go to prison, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna check the law for you. But what I'm gonna say to you is, it is irresponsible beyond belief to drink and drive.
I'm changing my ways, Your Honor. I've been attending AA meetings.
What do you mean you've been attending? When did you start attending, and how long have you been attending?
After the second DUI, me and Alexis, we had a conversation, and I was just trying to salvage my relationship. Even though I don't feel like I have an alcoholic problem.
Again, the police clearly disagree with you.
Okay. Well, I've been attending AA meetings, you know.
Have you been attending on a regular basis?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
I'm gonna look over here to Ms. Kimbrough. Has he been attending AA meetings?
Oh, let me tell you about this story.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah, I come home one day. He looked a little buzzed. I'm like, okay. But I ain't want to just accuse him because he had just sent me his 60-day chip.
Okay.
Yeah, too much.
60 days?
He had picked up a 60-day chip.
That's a good thing.
So I didn't want to accuse him. So I went by my regular day. And I said, okay, I'm finna do some laundry because I do the laundry every week. So I go in the laundry room and I look in the dirty clothes hamper, and guess what I see? He done put the Don Julio bottle in the laundry basket, hiding it.
Well, I wouldn't have to hide if the warden and the correctional officer wasn't always on my case.
You can't have alcohol in the house, sir. Ms. Kimbrough, and you're concerned that this has led to some suspicious behavior, correct?
Yes, because if you hiding liquor bottles, what else is you hiding?
I know you're concerned about some allegations of possible cheating.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to some little girl, right?
Yes. One night we went out. We went out to this lounge, and some girl, she came up to and hugged him. She had on these booty shorts. She had on like a little top with her breast all out, booty shorts. She had on like big hoops, like she was looking like Ronnie from the Players Club. I'm like, who is this girl? And he's like, oh, this is my sister. He got two brothers. His mama had 3 boys. I never heard of a sister. So I went to the restroom because I had to use the restroom. When I come back from the restroom, she all hugged up on him, whispering in his ear. Like, what was y'all talking about?
Just talking, Your Honor. And you know how when women have drinks, they're a little bit more emotional, a little bit more compassionate. They're a little bit more hugging, and that's all that was.
But when you have a fiancé in the same situation, in the same room, why are you hugged up with a drunk girl?
She was hugging on me, Your Honor. She was hugging on me. I wasn't hugging on her. No.
If somebody is hugging on you and you don't want to be hugged, it's called step away from the hug.
Step away.
I kept her at bay.
No, you didn't. She already told you she was hugged up on you.
And I could have caught a charge that night, because what if I would have went over there and grabbed her?
It wasn't that serious.
Because
I don't like to go for the one, I like to go for my man.
It was not that serious.
But Mr. Bryant, here's the thing. Why would you again put your fiancé in a trick bag that she could embarrass herself, or you could give somebody ammunition against her?
Yes.
I didn't tell this girl to do that. I didn't even know she was going to be there. And Alexis already had explained to me how she felt about me and this girl dynamic of a relationship. So, I just kept her at bay.
No, you didn't keep her at bay. I don't understand how you can look at me and say you kept her at bay when Miss Kimbrough said she walked up on you
and
guys.
She was hugged up on you.
And more importantly,
she was on me.
So then you didn't keep her at bay. Okay, do you think I'm stupid?
No, ma'am. No, you're not.
I mean, seriously.
No, you're not.
That's why I told him I was born that night, but not last night, baby.
Yeah. I mean, come on, Mr. Bryant. Slick don't work with me. I think you seriously, you looking at this lady sitting over here, and you must not know about me. Okay?
Period.
I'm not that girl. I have never walked in on my husband hugged up on nobody. You wanna know why? Because he don't want me to go to jail either.
Right. Because I was about to go to jail. And I have another story.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, he had left the house like at 3 a.m. when I was asleep. When I woke up, I didn't know what happened.
3 a.m.?
Yeah, he was gone out the bed. He just disappeared. So I called his family. I'm like,
did something happen?
Where's Devin? Yeah, where's Devin? And they said, we don't know. We haven't heard from him. So they started calling him too. Me and his family scared.
Next time on Divorce Court. Ms. Kimbrough, you brought a witness.
Yes, I brought my mom.
I'd like to hear from her. Will you ask the witness to join us, Court?
Sure thing.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you the tough question. What's your opinion as it relates to their relationship, ma'am?
My opinion, Devin does not deserve my daughter at all.
I knew she was going to say that. The warden and the lieutenant.
You knew what she was gonna say, Mr. Bryant?
I already knew she was going to say that.
Ms. Kimbrough petitioned this court for a polygraph examination because she has suspicions that you were cheating and not being truthful about your fidelity. You want to put those suspicions to rest.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so you agreed to take a polygraph examination.
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
And I, of course, called in our expert to help me with that. Corey, will you ask the expert to join us, please?
Sure thing.
Made in Georgia.